Hello and welcome to Red Shark Lore, the channel that hopes to bring you exciting facts and theories from all the series that we love. Game of Thrones, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, maybe a bit dated now, but Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter, the reason you're watching this video, specifically right now, Bellatrix Lestrange. She's on your screen right now, you see a little face? Yes, we're talking about her today. So let's get into the video, and if you do like the video, guys, please make sure to hit that like button and hit subscribe as well, and let me know in the comment section down below who you want to see me do next. This is a little bit crude. Let's get into it. Right then, so let's get into talking about our beautiful friend Bellatrix Lestrange, who was born all the way back in 1951, no less, and was a pure blood witch. She was the eldest daughter of Cygnus Black III and Druella Black, and she was the elder sister of Andromeda Tonks and Narcissa Malfoy. Let's face it, it's very hard to be good guys with names like Bellatrix Lestrange, Cygnus Black, Druella Black, Narcissa Malfoy. Andromeda Tonks is maybe a bit of a different story, but we'll get to that later. But come on, these guys were doomed from the start, weren't they? You're not going to be good guys named like Cygnus Black III. Now, you may have guessed from her parents' names that she was a member of House Black, an old wizarding family, and one of the Sacred 28. Now, the Sacred 28 is basically these 28 families that by the 1930s could still truly claim to be pure blood. Now, Bellatrix started her education at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, you know, the one from the films, in 1962, and was sorted into Slytherin House because, you know, she was a baddie. She was a baddie. She was a bad guy. She goes in Slytherin, the one with the snakes, because she's a baddie, and the Voldemort and the Malfoy she's a baddie. She goes in Slytherin. Now, not much is known about what Bellatrix actually got up to while in Hogwarts as a student, but what we do know is that shortly after leaving, she went on to become a Death Eater, and she was fanatically loyal to Lord Voldemort, and she was among his most dangerous and sadistic followers. And, well, like I said, she was a Slytherin. She's a baddie. There's your proof. Sadistic, it says. Sadistic. Good guys aren't often described as sadistic. Now, while Bellatrix and Narcissa, they married pure-blood wizards, Andromeda, she bloody went off and she married Ted Tonks, a muggle-born wizard, and she was, like, disowned by the family. The Blacks were all like, hey, listen, Andromeda, you gotta get out now, because you went and married a muggle-born. We're pure-bloods, you can't do that. And her little portrait was burned off the family tree, just like Sirius Black was, and they're all forbidden to talk about her. Definitely not talk to her. She was just gone. They all forget about her now. She's bloody gone. And Bellatrix was like, yeah, she's gone. Let's move on with pure blood stuff. Oh, forget the muggles and that. And so Bellatrix, she marries Rodolphus Lestrange, who by all accounts was like a total cuckold, but we'll get to that later. We'll get back to him, but yeah, total cuckold, this bloke. We'll move on. And so Bellatrix and her cook husband, they were both Death Eaters, and they joined very shortly after Voldemort had come to power. But Bellatrix loved Voldemort. She loved her some Voldemort. She loved Voldemort more than Draco Malfoy loved being a little pussy bitch. But Voldemort was all like, yeah, nah, love's stupid and that. I'm not really into that. All attachments and not for me. So, but yeah, you're pretty cool. You're sadistic. I like that. I'm sadistic too. And she was like one of his like top guys. But she was a girl, so she was one of his top girls. But still above guys. Anyway, and she and her cook husband, they fought with Voldemort because they were like, this guy's cool. He's a baddie too. We're baddies. We're all bloody baddies and that. So we're all friends now. I think that's. Not really. Don't really know why anyone sided with Voldemort. Really, why did anyone side with Hitler? You know, it's a tough world out there. People want different things. Some people want weird things. But there's baddies, and these are the baddies. And so, at the end of the First Wizarding War, Bellatrix, Rodolphus Lestrange, they just like. I think there were some others as well. There was some others, and they tortured the ever-loving shit out of Neville Longbottom's parents. Until they just straight up lost their minds. Like they were gone. Those minds were nowhere to be found. They looked under sofas, they looked behind the TV, minds gone. And the Longbottoms, they went to a mental hospital, and Bellatrix and a shitload of other Death Eaters, they all went to Azkaban, because, I mean, why not put them in the same place? Like, that seems like a good idea. Azkaban is a prison, for those of you that don't know. I don't know why you're watching this video if you don't know what Azkaban is, but they all put them in the same prison, and that, I guess they thought that was a good idea. You're gonna find out, and spoilers for later on in the video, not such a great idea. So now, when they're all on trial, this is like just before they go to Azkaban, they're all on trial, and like loads of the Death Eaters, they're all denying being baddies. They're like, no, we're not baddies. Honestly, Voldemort used this spell on us. He made us do it. We didn't want to do it, and like we're innocent. But they won't believe. They're just like, no, you're going to Azkaban. You're totally bad. Stop lying. But Bellatrix, she was all like, nah, I did it. I love that shit. I love torturing. I'm all about torturing and being sadistic, and Voldemort's top guy. Should we go to prison now? Are we all good to go to prison? And then they did go to prison. So that was that situation. And then they were there for quite a while. They were in prison for longer than you want to be in prison, which is kind of any time at all, really, especially if that prison's Azkaban and it's all guarded by Dementors who will literally suck your soul out. But anyway, in 1996, she broke out of Azkaban, and she was with a load of her mates, just in time for the Second Wizarding War. I told you shouldn't put them all in the same place. They all escaped together, and they were just in time for the Second Wizarding War, which wasn't really the Second Wizarding War. There's been loads of Wizarding Wars, but this one's called the second for some reason. That's official. We just have to deal with it. And she was more mental than ever. She just wanted to kill mudbloods and disgraced family members, like maybe her niece. But anyway, she just wanted to kill people, and she was just a real bastard. And she even went and killed blooming Dobby. She killed Dobby, and she didn't even do it with magic or nothing. She just straight up shanked him with a knife. Like, oh, goddamn bitch, killed Dobby. And then at the Battle of Hogwarts, she goes and kills her bloody niece, Nymphadora Tonks. Who, remember Andromeda Tonks, who was all like burned off the family tree and that? Goes and kills her daughter, her niece. So it's Bellatrix's niece, it's Andromeda's daughter, Nymphadora Tonks. Kills her. But anyway, yeah, this Battle of Hogwarts, which really in the grand scheme of things is really more like a gang fight than a battle. Not really much of a battle, not a whole lot of people there, like, Dunkirk, that was a battle. But anyway, so she was like one of the last Death Eaters standing, and she tries to kill Ginny. And Molly Weasley's all like, whoa, you goddamn bitch, that's my daughter. Like, you're trying to kill my bloody daughter and that. So I'm going to totally kill you now. And then she gets Bellatrixed, and she gets magic to death. She I don't know what the spell is. Like, it's not Avada Kedavra, I don't think. I don't think it's a killing curse. Not really known to my knowledge what the spell is. But she does a spell, and she kills Bellatrix. But here's the twist, right? Here's the twist. At some point before this so-called Battle of Hogwarts, she only went and got knocked up by Voldemort. Now, I don't know if it's one of those turkey baster type situations, or they banged, and I'm just going to assume that if they banged, then Bellatrix's husband was probably just sat in the corner watching while his wife banged the dirty old undead snake man. Told you, he was a cook. But yeah, that's the twist. She gave birth to Voldemort's son. That's a different story for a different time, but it's a pretty interesting one, don't you think? Voldemort, Bellatrix, pretty sadistic baby, maybe. Who knows? Maybe you want to see that video next time. You let me know in the comment section down below, only after you've liked and subscribed, eh? But yeah, that's it for now, guys. Really, let me know what you thought of the video, and if you'd like to see more, and I will see you next time.